Guys, here's my Bitcoin analysis for today. So Bitcoin has been dropping for some days now after it went to the all-time high, corrected to around 30k and went back above 40k. So now it has retraced and it has been able to land on the 50 EMA at around $28,900, $28,850 So forming an M-top pattern. So Bitcoin on the weekly time frame now is not looking so cool on the weekly time frame. The candlestick it formed last week, which closed last week, is, let me delete this, is a bearish candlestick, which is the red hanging man. This candlestick right here is the red candlestick, the hanging man. This is the hanging man here. That is the hanging man there. And also this week it is still forming this bearish red candlestick, and it is not looking so cool at all. And if we're not careful, if the bulls can't take Bitcoin back to above 35k, then the bearish days are starting to come, and we'll likely see Bitcoin correct to around 27,000, 25,000, 24,000. We'll actually be seeing Bitcoin correct around these zones, clearly, and also to around $25,000, before we know what next. So let's see how the bulls will be able to hold this EME, this 50 EME on the daily time frame. They'll be able to hold this 50 EME on the daily time frame. This EME on the daily time frame. If they can push it back to the upside, then should we be having Bitcoin above $35,000, $34,000, then it will be cool. Then we'll now see what next. Maybe able to test the higher prices again. But if not, if we can't hold and this weak candlestick turns out bearish, weekly candlestick turns out bearish, we'll be seeing Bitcoin go to around $25,000, then $27,000, $25,000, and from there we can now know what next. Whether we're going to be seeing more downside to 20k, because it's been a run for Bitcoin, a mad run for Bitcoin since November, running from $10,000 to $41,950, the top here. So this is my weekly chart, Bitcoin chart. There it is. So let's see whether I'll be testing these zones again. Those are the green zones that will be tested. These green arrows as I've marked here, and which it has been coming through, which I marked last week. So let's see. The RSI is still above 70 on the weekly time frame, and on the monthly time frame, let me show you something on the monthly time frame. If this month candlestick closes like this on Bitcoin, then it's not gonna be cool. If it's gonna be closing on an hammer candlestick, like inverted hammer on this monthly time frame, then the bearish days of Bitcoin are here. So I'll be seeing 25k, 27k, 20k likely from the previous all-time high as the 20k zones. This is the previous all-time high. So we're seeing that as a very, very strong support before we know what next. So let's see if the bulls can actually manage to hold Bitcoin on the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. And we'll see what next, so that we'll be able to see Bitcoin around 33,000, 34,000, 35,000 zones. So here's my Bitcoin analysis, either side. Let's see whether this 50 EMA is not hold on the daily time frame. And if not, we're going to be seeing $25,000, $27,000, $26,000. So from there we'll know what next. Yeah, thank you. This is my Bitcoin analysis for today.